The most important thing which you do when you are on your healing journey and when you really truly want to heal your whatever you're healing, your psychological issues or also very serious diseases, is that you have to stop sharing with other people what is your condition, what you undergoing, what treatments you're undergoing, and all your struggles about that problem. Because once you will start to share with those people are locking in that problem, and they are going to support with their energy the problem which you already have and have to get rid of. You have to embody a new healthy body. But if you are still going to connect and reconnect with people who you already shared with, how is your health condition, and you still all over and over and over again have a topic about your health, it's just going to not make you feel better. People say, struggles are like 50% less challenging when shared. I absolutely encourage to share about your struggles with your loved ones who could support you, or people who you truly know that they are knowing that you can do it, you can heal, you can overcome yourself, your past self. But if you are going to be sharing with random people, they don't care about your health problem. Nobody cares that you suffer, that you can't sleep, that you are having pain. Nobody has it. It's just they might just look at you and think for themselves, I'm so happy. I don't have that. I don't have that issue. And you also don't care about other people's struggles, you don't care that somebody's divorcing or something. You can feel a little bit bad and a little bit sad. And that's the energy which is supporting the negative energy and the problem. Because always when you think about the problem, talk about the problem, and reconnect and bond with people about your problem or disease, it's going to make it stronger. So stop sharing about it, stop talking about it, stop thinking about it, and then it actually will stop existing. It will no longer be your topic, and you will have to figure out, am I bonding with these people because we are sharing the same level of vibrations and same level of energy, or are we having other topics which we can share? And if you don't have any other topics, it's time to let those people go, because you are not willing, if you are going to be healthy and if you are going to be in a new body, you're not going to be living in a victim mode, and you're not going to be bonding with people over suffering and through hardships and struggles. You're going to with people, you're going to bond with love, and you want to overcome yourself. If you are truly wanting to heal, you know that it's for you, it's your initiation and nobody else's. The only person who can support you on your journey are your children, are your loved ones, are your maybe parents. Sometimes the parents are also too worried, so it's not good to inform them too much so they don't get overly worried, because the worry and the fear energy is super powerful and it can take over a lot. And when you are feeling down and when you are weak and when you think that you can't make it and you doubt your strength and empowerment, then it can be a little bit more challenging after you share with so many people. So become somebody else, become your new healed you, become healed forever.
When people connect with you with the energy of feeling sorry for you and, feeling pity for you, it's the worst thing, because what does it say? The energy of feeling sorry for somebody means that they're in that reality and they can't get out of it. Otherwise, they would be like, oh, it's just a temporary thing, you'll overcome it. But if they feel sorry for you, it's like set in a stone that that person is going to have that disease or that problem, and they're just glad that they don't have it. That's like such a strong creation. It's the same thing in the opposite way, like you're grateful for having your creation. It's the same thing. It means that it has already happened. And I've had I've had this happen to me. I was dealing with huge anxiety for a few years,
For several years, yeah.
and I was sharing with my family, with my mother, with my father, and it's like,
With
okay,
me,
it's yeah,
every day. We were dealing with it every single day, and we were sharing about it every single
hmm
day.
and I would try to address the childhood trauma or what caused it, and try to resolve it with them directly, but nothing changed. I could talk to as many people as I want. All I got was pity and sad looks for me. Or I got advice. Go to the psychotherapist, take maybe some pills, you can maybe get some prescriptions. But that's not going to solve the problem. And I want to solve the problem truly. I don't want to live with that all my life.
Mm-hmm.
And if I would go to psychotherapy, what would I get there? We would talk about the problem, we would chew on it, chew through it over and over again. It's not going to resolve it. And yeah, we address the emotions and look at where it came from, but it's not going to do anything.
It's for a momentary relief, and you need sometimes to go to the psychotherapist and talk about your problem to get this momentary relief. So you get some inputs, and you can reboot, and you can, somehow take a breath and just feel somebody understands you. But you can't do this all the time if you truly want to heal.
Yeah, it's often like just learning how to live with it instead of learning how to be free from it. And if you want to be free from your disease, your problem, you need to become somebody else. You need to really leave that old personality behind and say, no, I don't want to be the victim anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's no longer my story. I want to write a new story.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
He did it. He's too humble.
With doing the work and just continuously choosing me, and it was very hard, very often. And I also didn't really have a moment where I said boom and now it was done. It came slowly. In some moments I just didn't notice it that much anymore, but I didn't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
It was only when I was visiting my family again that I was having like this nervous feeling coming up again when I saw them.
Because
this memory.
It's triggering the past, right?
Yes, the environment, the people, they trigger that memory or that response, that emotion, and I could feel it coming up, and then it would immediately disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a journey. It took several years that I would just kept choosing that I want to be somebody else. I don't want to live with this. I don't want to be a victim. And I had to stop telling that story.
Mm-hmm. During this time, we both agreed that we will not be talking about it. We will not be putting energy to this kill core. If you don't know what kill core is, just watch the chapter which Raphael recorded.
It is amazing. It is so helpful.
Yeah, it's like a living being inside you which needs your energy, which is feeding of your life source, life energy, and which the stronger that is, your disease, your problem, any problem which you have, that kill core gets stronger and you get weaker. So if you stop the supply for the energy supply for the kill core, and you start understanding that kill core does not exist, that the only person who makes that kill core exist is you, then
by telling the story, by identifying with that problem, with that disease, you're giving it life.
Mm-hmm.
And we will link the video of the kill core below. It's very recent, where I just was reading one chapter, a little story. It's super interesting and helpful.
It's from Red Lion book if you are interested. And I want to say that we discussed about it so many times. We did so many home coaching lessons, because I was asking Raphael so many questions, and we worked with that topic a lot.
And I felt relief very often. The things that you told me, the things that you asked me, they gave me instant relief very often.
But that kill core, that problem, was running not only Raphael, but us, but the whole system, whole family. It doesn't only affect you, but every time you get better, you heal, everybody else around you feels relieved. Everybody else around you will feel freer, because you are no longer going to trapped those people and imprisoned those people in your kill core, like part of their energy as well. So remember that if you are going to next time, if you will have compulsion to share about your problems with somebody, then write down how you are going to feel and how you are going to behave as a new healed person. I know first time it's fake it till you make it, but it really works. It really works. I have talked and worked with a lot of people, and also with myself, of course. That's why I'm telling this story as well, because I work with myself until today, until this very moment. And I always know that it's the most healing thing you can give to yourself is stop giving energy to your kill core.
And not allow other people to contribute with their energy and their belief about you to contribute to it.
Yeah, because they can resurrect your dead kill core. You know, you don't see your parents for 20 years and they remember you were allergic, and they don't give you eat certain foods, and you are already healed, you know, you're already maybe good, and you go there and now everything is triggered back. The nervous system remembers, so, you know, and now you, if you would stay very long there, then you could go back to
Yes.
that situation again. And it also happens when people go to Ayurvedic, very expensive retreats. They heal from cancer or any other disease. We also had it a lot in Dr. Joe Dispenza's retreats, that people heal, you know, on a retreat. They retreat from their life, you know, from things they do every single day, the same emotional reactions. And those people then, after the retreat, they go home and they go back to where they were. And why? Because they haven't changed. And you have to be stronger than your environment and stronger than your emotional reactions. You have to be above this. You have to understand it doesn't exist. It exists in your mind especially. And if there is something which needs to be healed, of course you do it with doctors and all you need to do.
That's
But
all happening anyways.
yeah, but just don't talk about it. Don't share with this about this kill core, because you make it stronger, and those people with whom you share, they will make it alive even though you want it to be dead. You know, it's like a relationship when you split with somebody after 20 years and friends didn't know and they ask you. So you are a bit triggered about your ex-partner because they knew you together and now you are after breakup. So break up with your kill core because it doesn't exist.